Alright, you're probably wondering, why would I change my in-game resolution? The game looks so good as is. Well, I'm about to explain it to you right now. The default resolution for most players playing today is a 16:9 ratio, which is your standard screen you'd see for most players. Now, changing your resolutions in-game is something that many players across the board have done in many FPS titles to help give themselves that competitive edge. So the in-game resolution for Overwatch 2 that we're going to be changing to is 1680 by 1050. Now, if you notice, from 1920 1080p, we are not losing a lot on the height. The only thing we're doing here is stretching our 1680 width to a 1920 width, which is going to essentially make the picture you're looking at wider. And since your screen is wider, everything you're looking at, it will also be wider. This includes your enemies, and with that, hitboxes. So, in turn, making it easy for you to hit your enemies, which is a great thing. Now, some players do go with resolutions, I'd say, way beyond what I'm recommending here, and that's totally okay. It's up to you. Anything beyond this resolution, I think you will start to see some visual degradation and start to notice some things that might be a little obscured. Round balls turn oval, wide fences turn wider. So there's just things to look out for like that in the game. So that's why I'd recommend this is probably the best resolution between too visually obscured and being at the full 1920 1080. I'd say this is the best in between those two to give you that competitive edge, as well also while allowing you to still enjoy the game visually without, stretching your characters to the max and making the game look all funky. Alright, and as you guys can see here, I have a good visual representation of the differences between a full 1080p resolution and the 1680 by 1050. As you can see here, players on the 1080 are a lot skinnier than they are on the 1680, and you guys can see that for yourself here. Just take a look. It's a pretty big difference, and while you're in game, this can make the world of a difference, especially for characters that are in the distance or just plain out hard to see. This is going to make them a lot wider and make it a lot easier for you to be able to hit your enemies. Alright, and that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys like, subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and look out for my next video as soon as that releases. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.